and welcome back to the Wahbella channel and Justice for All. Let's continue, shall we? Last time, there was a shot in the dark, and we came across our Southern Belle again. Now we've got to examine the crime scene. I can't wait. We're on the good shit today. Let's fucking go. Let's talk. What did she witness? Absolutely nothing! Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? She sure fucking looks like it. Oh, hang on! Hold up a second. I have no way to zoom and enhance on this, but I do have a pointer. I see boobs. This isn't Maya. This is Mia. Mia killed him. Lana doesn't know that. Hey! Hello. Lana doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changed. God damn it! The second I said that, they actually came up with fucking lore. Incredible. So she actually does grow tits? I've been staring at a 15-year-old's boobs the whole time? Oh no! Oh dear. Oh, I don't want to be canceled! How do I get this power? Can't help you there, vagabond. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Lana, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I can tell you from experience that is really fucking stinky. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse and patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Okay. Anything I can examine here that is new? No. Okay. So let's move to the meditation room. Cancelled. What is Phoenix Wright's favorite Taylor Swift song? Ha! Oh, Mr. Wright. I think this was the voice. I can't remember. Miss Babe, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. We just cut it off of her. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Great, another southern asshole. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. It is now, Jim Shoe! Two that went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I could do for now is see what everyone else has to say. The channeling chamber. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's go to the winding way. Anything new? Nothing new? Okay. Maybe they've actually fixed it for this game and that I don't have to worry about re-examining things like that. Every day is a winding way. The Fey Manor side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? So, isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh! No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder! So, like, murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Y'all get to hear my Valley Girl accent is not very good. Yes! A person has killed another person! Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, Like, totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she has to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny! Am I gonna fucking find someone named Miney Mo in this fucking village? Because I'm gonna be so fucking mad. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. Yeah, that's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. Her hamsters are working at a slow rate. I don't think she's got hamsters. I think she's got goldfish. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I have proof. Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it. Bleh. Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Okay. Can I present? Oh, hey, that's like Maya Fey, right? She's like totally way famous. Like, well, for people like us, like, you know? Way famous, Maya? I mean, like, she's like the daughter of the master, right? Well, at least she remembers some things. Okay, yeah, this is cool. I can actually do this. I should do this to everybody. I'm like totally bad at remembering people's names. Oh, but I like remember seeing that face somewhere before. Like, I think, well, thanks for trying. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead. Okay. Okay, so that's her default thing for if she doesn't recognize somebody. Okay. I'm literally gonna go through everything. What happens if I present her to her? That'd be really funny. Okay, please do something funny. This face, like I think I've seen it somewhere before. What? You're joking, right? Like, of course I am, silly. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, that was a good one. Oh my god, I totally am the attorney at law. I just saw that. Hell yeah, I'm attorney at law. Okay, I like that. That was really funny. So, what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about them being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place. Like, what? Oh, that! I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray! Bitch, you just told me you did! Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Uh-huh, interesting, okay. You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight. I never make my bed. Honestly, I know there's like a big thing of oh my god, I'm gonna start like doing like this. I'm gonna like talk like fucking like say like every fucking 5 like sentences and everything. It's really bad. No, I know there's like a fuck, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna notice it now. Okay, don't leave. I'm sorry. Like attorney, I'm like, wah. I know there's this thing where making your bed in the morning is supposed to make you happy, or at least improve your mood because it's ready for you when you get to go to bed. Fuck no. I don't want to do that. I want it open so that when I get in the bed, the covers are off and I can just fall in and die. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. All right. Okay, nothing else to say. Let's go back to the winding way. Oh, hello. Something new is happening. There's no one here as usual. Ah! Small child! But it doesn't look nice. Also, my cat wants to sleep in there, and I don't want his litter bits and fur on my sheets. Okay, that's fair. What if you take a nap and your hard work in the morning gets ruined? Exactly. No, I mean, Circle, that's 100% fair. Personally, I don't mind. Thankfully, Spud doesn't get litter bits everywhere because we have a carpet that traps it when he leaves the litter box. But he definitely does leave fur, so I completely understand that. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Do I have Spud on this page? Yes, I do! Get spudded! Ha What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Oh, she fucked off. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Is it not spiky enough? Oh, she fucking ran. Holy shit. Okay. Bye, small child. Her head is extremely big. It's like a 5 head. I'm gonna present the key. Oh, wait. Or not. Bye. Weird Oh, shit, she's back. Hell yeah. Item in your hand. Nope. She ran. Get spotted. Apparently it didn't work. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, what happens if I go back here, come back here, and then present my attorney's badge? Nothing. She doesn't like me being an attorney. She also doesn't like my hair. That's fucking funny. I like that. Yeah, I thought it was declined too, but it just took a while. Nightbot's feeling eepy. Well, let's go back to Corain Village. Oh, no, she's gone. Is she gone? She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lana? Go! Don't let me be next! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Jesus fuck, girl. Look, I'm an attorney. Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things I don't catch my interest. She calls herself a journalist? Okay. I didn't do any profiles for her, so let's do profiles! Must be an awful thing to see each other again and have this happen. Never would have guessed that gal would end up being the murderer. That wasn't Maya. She was being controlled by a spirit. Come on now, city boy. You really think cops will believe that? Hey, it's that Dr. Gray guy. Pity what happened to him. Pretty scary what ghouls and ghosts can do to a man, huh? God rest his poor soul. Since when was Lana so religious? She's Southern. This is a child. She don't know nothing about it. That old lady shook hand with forceful. She scared me back there. Well, only a little now, you hear? That's you. Nope, don't know nothing about that. She don't know nothing about herself. I swear I've seen his face before. Maybe during that last case. Whenever something happens, this detective guy's always there. I wonder if he's the real baddie behind everything. Somehow, I highly doubt it. Okay, she don't know nothing about this girl. Okay. Alright, now that we've done that, any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? I need help! Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff come back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being a cult photographer? That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. Who says there's less gore in celebrity photos? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. What? Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Oh, she did, 2 even. The Sion's murder. I sure like the bring of that. It'll be a sensational story. What, huh? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops and scoop of the century. That was intense. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why did it feel like we've been through this before? Because we're not original and we remade the game. Alright, we definitely have to go to the channeling chamber now. It's got ketchup on the floor. The police are busily running here and there, totally tainting the crime scene, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? I'm gonna show you my badge. I'm real busy now. I can take a look at it later, alright, pal? Even get a glance at it. Okay. How about profiles? Okay. I don't think he's interested in anyone. Quill attorney! Did you know that I'm an attorney? Wahbella, almost every A's attorney stream in 2025. Hey, did you know I'm an attorney? I love you too. Oh, come on, man. You don't know anyone? Okay, he's like, I don't even want to fucking bother. Okay, fine. Talk. Maya. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look right now, the girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim are inside this room after all. But Maya's... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. Yeah, with that cut in his cheek. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Dumb. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Oh, shit. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot. Really? Let me explore anything here. Okay, slide. Cha-cha slide. Okay, interesting. I'm not allowed to explore anything. Huh. Okay, I guess I gotta leave. Interesting how this one's playing a little... It feels like it's playing a little bit differently than the original game. It's like it's a lot more... There's a lot less to click on, which I kind of like, because it's not wasting my time. Oh, dear madame, you have such impeccable timing. Light, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not gonna be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fame Manor tonight. Slumber party! What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. I was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Do. Wake the fuck up! Morning. Guess must not it off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Man, that was ASAP. Oh, it took him 2 hours. Nick! Maya? What am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Maya was arrested by Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Annie Summers. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. Aha, this is where we started. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me, I understand. Okay, let's talk, girl. So you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Well, yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes, looking down at your chest every now and then. Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Boobs! It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Oh, here we go. I went in that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. Guess what it is? That's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm gonna get for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? Tell me, if you think you know. What is it? If you're really it, fashion will hit the show. You want a hip trip? You may be hipper than hip. What is hip? Boom, 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 pow! Jazz. The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. No, it was a gun and a knife, actually. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Tomorrow. Sounds like tomorrow. Fucking knew it. God, this place. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Well, it fucking failed! Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya's magatama. Magatama received from Maya. Slightly translucent. It's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. It's a secret stone! This guard monitors the visitor's room. What if he's bored? I can tell he's never looked over this way. Smile, you're on candid camera. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Hey, Maya, I want you to know that I'm an attorney. Sorry, Nick. There's nothing special about it. I love that. Tell me more. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help to you. Tell me about you. I can't face myself. I should have known better. That's the guy I killed! I'm sorry! Why did I pull this picture out? To make her depressed. Pearly, she definitely has more than me. Huh? What are you talking about? who I think the next master should be. I mean, she's got more spiritual power than me. And she always works really hard at her training. Talk about bringing the mood down even further. I'm just gonna make her so depressed. I can't face my aunt right now. Not now that this has happened. It's alright, Maya. I'm sure she understands. She's on our side after all. No, she's Okay. Prediction time. The aunt did it because she's got a copy of the key. Okay, the aunt did it because she wants Maya out of the way, so Pearly can become the next master. Write that down. Yeah, I know, but still. That's a lot of heart, right? Does that make Morgan sus? Yes. That girl is still after the next sensational photo. I guess some things never change. I felt terrible during the questioning session. I mean, Gumshoe kept looking at me with these really sad eyes. He's a puppy. So, what do you think about this person? I guess I can't expect you to know anything about this person. Okay. Alright. Back to the village. Another 2 hours later. I have to save Maya no matter what. Objection! Hi. Hi there, Squirrel Mom. It's your life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Anything new? Okay, I quite like that. I can go back to the law office from there. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Yeah, that tends to dampen the mood, my dude. Let's go here. Streaker! Lucky rabbit feet are lucky except the rabbit whose foot it was. That's what I've always believed, and it's like... Hi, Breeze. I didn't see you there. Like, with the lucky rabbit's feet, I hate that. It's not lucky for the fucking rabbit. Rabbit got his foot cut off. How's that lucky? Awful. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Let's go to the side room. This box is new. Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday? The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Wow. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. Nah, it's okay. Like, it's really... Huh? That's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual powers. I suppose this village is a real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. I'm totally fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. Why, thank you. I was saying, like, earlier that my Valley Girl is gonna be out. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I'm not any Dr. Gray! Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Like, a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about this? Wow, it's a Megamtama! Oh, you shouldn't have! It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. Where's my line? I want to see what she does again. What do you know about this person? I'm like, sorry, but it's totally like time for my nap. She's even got me yawning. And I like totally don't care about the person anyway. Okay. What is this now? Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this one here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes at the bottom. Who hid in the box? Someone hid in the box and murdered him. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of channeling. What? It's a souvenir. Isn't it cute? I like totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours then. Yeah, so like this village is really famous for like channeling and bears. Who's in the box? It's a dick. It's Gumshoe? There's a dick in the box? But it's like, okay. If you ever like see a bear, you just play dead and they like leave you alone. This is incorrect information for certain bear types. Is that right? Yeah, because like fighting back is totally of no use. She actually tried to fight one? Wouldn't put it past her to be fucking honest. Alright. Weirdo, I'm leaving. Bar. Okay, I want to go into the channeling chamber. Pop goes Weasel. Looks like Detective Gumshoe was in here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir! She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Boobs? Boobs are fucking tragic. That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me! Go quickly and inform the police! Right. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Hi, Kita. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And, oh, sorry, that was why I insisted on locking the door. Got my voice wrong. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... oh, that folding screen there. It is Crane's sacred writings. Along with the crane's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, humanity! Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. I didn't think it was either. So how is Pearl today? Oh, the huge manatee! Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Told you. Here's the fucking motive. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is a pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Quit life? Oh my! What is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, madam. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? He's into it. Hey, tell me about this bitch. We usually do not welcome strangers in our village as they disturb the aura here, especially people like you, good sir. Hey, what do you mean, especially people like me? You selfishly make Mystic Maya help you with your work. You should be thankful I have not taken your life for such a disrespectful act. Damn, bitch, calm down! Yes, madam. And even more importantly, remember that if anything were to happen to Pearl... What is that supposed to mean? Okay. Right. Okay, man, she gets real mad. Okay. That's her, I don't care. Alright. It shows the same face as the one I see in the mirror every day. And anything else? No. That is all. Why in the world did I bother to show this to her? 'Cause you're funny. Good sir! Yes? When did you take this picture? This is one of those... What are they called? Those hidden camera pictures. No, it's not one of those at all! Such an unforgivable offense! You will hand it over to me! No, I won't! I've got to remember to watch it when I'm talking about Pearl. Hilarious. That doctor was one of those people. Those who intend harm upon the spirits receive harm in return. It's karma at work. Oh my god, pardon me. It seems that he was the one who took Nurse's life, wouldn't you agree? I guess that's possible. I can hardly believe Mystic Maya has become like this. I'm fine. Just kinda had to call. Directly influenced by the likes of you and becoming caught up in a situation such as this. I'm sorry. Hey, hold on! How is this all my fault? I told her so many times, as I always told Pearl, do not associate with strange old men you don't know. Well, that shouldn't apply to me then, especially since I'm hardly an old man yet. I like that. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record. About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Jeez, bitch. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Yeah, we knew that. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Well, they fucking were, weren't they? I bet you they were. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And the blood. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Yep, Sure is. The meditation room is on the other side. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. If you want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. That is true. There's like this one video I'll never forget of this guy lifting a fucking helicopter to rescue a guy. Like, it was one of those really lightweight helicopters, but still, they're like, what, 500, 700 pounds? Dude just... And the guy's name was fucking Tiny. Like, I'll never forget this. This burly dude named Tiny fucking lifted a helicopter off of the guy who crashed it so he wouldn't drown. Like, that was crazy. Okay. Back to the meditation room. Now let's go back to the Winding Way real quick. I doubt there- oh, no, there is something here. Ah! Pearl! You surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. But I can give you this. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh shit, I made her cry! Oh fuck, I'm screwed! I'm screwed! She's crying! Oh no! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling! That's Mr. Maya's! Huh? She actually spoke! Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya.
You work with Mr. Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone, Kawaii!
Oh, what?
So then, of course, you're gonna help Mr. Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. I got the star eyes to prove it. That artist looks shiny brightly in your eyes.
It must be true, love. What? I'm being boiled in a bright red lobster by this little kid.
I'm so jealous of Mr. Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. So this is...
Mr. Maya's Magatama. It's one of the most important heirlooms of Korean village. Please make sure to take good care.
Yeah, I will. It's really okay for me to have such a priceless object. You know this bullet hole?
Are you interested in Korean's traditional things too, mister? The Korean secret writings are on this folding screen.
Oh, is that what's written on it? Actually, what caught my eye was this hole in it.
A very old screen. So I think that maybe bugs made it by eating through it.
Sure didn't look like a way to me. Did you know I'm an attorney?
I'm sure it's helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
I'm really sorry.
I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. Oh, shucks. It feels so weird talking to a kid like this. Bullet ants, you're so mean. Okay. Hey, tell me what you know about her.
I look at Mr. Maya a lot. She's my role model. She's so smart and pretty and kind and loving. She's always cheerful, never gets sick, isn't picky, and has good sleeping habits. She's always wakes up before me and always eats breakfast before me too. And she has... Oh, okay, I get the idea.
She really thinks the world of Maya, doesn't she?
I'm sorry, I don't know who this person is. I'm really sorry, I don't know anyone outside the village. Okay. To tell you the truth, I really wanted to grow my hair out, just like Mystic Maya. But my mother won't let me.
Your hair now suits you quite well, though, I think.
Really? Thank you! Oh, it's my mama! She takes real good care of me and loves me very much.
Yeah, we got a small, medium, and a medium. I can't wait till we get to the super size.
She says I'm the pride of the Branch family, but I don't know what that means.
Branch family, that concept is probably still too hard for little Pearl. Okay, you don't know this person. Do you know this person? No. Do you know this person? No. Okay. Okay, let's talk. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mr. Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mr. Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special!
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yeah, for example, I study the Karain technique.
I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer.
Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
No, I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Some people should be so lucky.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Oh, fucking clipped away from my own fucking screen. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. I don't need to see this. How do I get rid of this? Oh no. Okay, whatever. I screwed up everything. I own your hand. So what's that you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Please. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this child was a child. Black key added to the court record. An old steel key. A green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearl. I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? Okay, I'm starting to understand where the secret stones come from.
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It'll let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yeah. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when you meet someone hiding a secret.
Ooh, fun. And that's a great time for a break, actually. We're going to explore the power of seeing people's secrets and their green auras after we come back from a short break. Be right back. Right, now we've got the secret. We can go to the side room and investigate secrets. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! Who do you think I am? Bored. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I totally don't know him. Oh, everything goes scary. What the hell? Excuse me? What just happened to my head? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see a look on that person's heart. What is this, fucking Kingdom Hearts? Huh, what? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Cyclocks, Mr. Nick. Cyclocks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Miss Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it'll hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this cycle a try. I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know Miss Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Okay. This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. Okay. How? Present it. Take that! Oh shit, I threw a rock at her! the victim. Oh! Eeny miny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, repeat myself? If you're, so totally sure, then where's, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. What do you mean, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. Here's your proof. What is that? Ow, it still have anything to do with it. Okay. Interesting! Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, let's try that again. Take that! I think if I look at her, it's because I questioned her last time. Yeah. A possible connection would be... Take that! No? Would it be Maya? Yes! Okay, I'm an idiot. Of course it's Maya. Take that! What? Okay? What am I? What? Am I on crack? Apparently I am! I don't get it. Take that! Do I not have it right now? That's fucking weird. Huh. That's very odd. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be here lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. This was once I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know! I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Do not show the child the gun! What are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. You fucking idiot! What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal? That puffy-haired photographer is gonna testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what a camera captured. Besides, you must realize by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than my Faye could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. She just has hot takes. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could've sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets, and boy are those big. Look really interesting, too. Do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have bought a copy to the office when he came by. I gotta go back to the office. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. We're the prosecutor von Karma? What the fuck? That guy still has a fucking job? What? Von Karma? Manfred von Karma. He was a non-spiting veteran, blah blah. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. Horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. That motherfucker. Wait a sec. Didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes from. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Did Edgeworth change his fucking name? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. What the hell? Teenage Mutant Prosecutor, Teenage Mutant Prosecutor. That's what I call prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13! Became a prosecutor at 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have had heard something about. Oh, no, the kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. Okay, so he's a Nazi, got it. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Nobody knows what a German is. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. My husband! My husband! Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. I'm sorry. What? You can't do that to me, game! Game! What are you doing? Game? No! You can't do that! What? No! 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 You can't do that to me, game! You can't do that to me! Nani? The fuck? I'm going home now! Let's find that fucking newspaper. Feels like I've been gone forever. It's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he's left behind that's gonna be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray's Surgical Clinic. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions where I actually have a client in the office. A poster to TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magical spell, so I guess it can stay. You did! You missed the gun! He tried to show the gun. He tried to show the child a gun. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. High-class luxury hotel. Till recently it'd been a normal business-class hotel. Ooh, they're moving up in the world. Charlie. Quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. Difficult-looking legal books stand in the formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build the courage to read one, I guess. Fuck me! One day I'll fucking read it. I don't need to do any book learning. Yo, I found it. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Oh! Newspaper clipping 2 added to the court record. Meanie Miney, nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. That's my proof. So about this key. Hey, is that your house key or something, pal? Come on, does this look like a house key to you? And what's for? It's... Actually, I should probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key! Oh, nothing special, huh? Bicycle key. Ooh, I better shut my mouth. Oh, what? I'm not gonna give you any information about Evans, pal. Oh. What do you think about this? Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge and start wearing that, pal. That detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick? Happy? About what? You know this chick? Okay. Hey, don't look at me like that! Oh, God. That girl's one intense stare. Fucking funny. Alright. Well, that's the case. We got the newspaper clipping. Now, I was wondering why the hell I couldn't do anything. It's definitely that newspaper clipping I need. Okay. So let's do this again. We're gonna go here, present that. We're gonna do some construction work. Wow, I am actually dying. Okay, here it is. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. So it's basically evidence outside of the court. Got it. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney? Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So, you know this. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Yeah, he definitely did Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Jackhammers. Oh, cool. Okay, so I get a bit of my health back. That's actually really nice. Okay. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. So where's Mo? She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sister so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. One more 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think it was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Mo was sent to a farm upstate, never heard from again. Amazing. Catching tigers? That's the title of this VOD. Thank you very much, Catching Tigers. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych walk works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Okay. Fucking scary-ass child. You got any secrets? Nope. Okay. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I never left Crane Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Aw, good kid. Hey, wait! Oh, she ran off again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Aww. June 20th. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time! Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Her voice. Prepare yourself. I think tits are coming. Tits! I mean, Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Yeah, I'm sorry, it just happens sometimes. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. Dad, what's a rack? It's a country! She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. She got shot, bruh! Casually growing tits in the detention center. Whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. Thanks for the clip, Peavy! A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. I'm sorry! You're just so busty! I can't help it! So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. Drinks. Heavily. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. But I'm trying to get her off! And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yeah? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure, when a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case, bro, and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It's my penis? I mean, it is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you're already holding the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Okay, lady, but right here where the cameras are on? I mean, I'm into it, but... Key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... And the tits are gone. I didn't know at the time. This day was gonna end with a turn for the surprising. I'm sorry! Ma'am? Mia? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Cyclops. How many secrets are you holding in that package of yours? Man must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that should hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? I'm telling you it was the ant! Oh, to be continued! It's the ant. Saving progress. Eating cheese. Oh, hell yeah, we have to go to court. We can learn the secret of how to grow tits. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, here's its successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks also we could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Douchebag. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Did you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself on the bus? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Wow. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh, man. She must have been running all night. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I don't know. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that?
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them when you're rivals for life. Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. What? Wait a second! What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Yeah, it was a bad breakup. He ended up taking a toaster, and that was Phoenix's favorite toaster. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Court time! Rabble, 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 rabble. Court is now in session for the trial of my FA. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? A woman?! What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yeah, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor of Professor Von Karma? I'm Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. I'm sorry, ma'am! Why are my Wednesday streams trying to out me? I don't know if I could get more outed. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? Is this something of personal nature? I'm sure you can... Ow! I'm talking! Oh, shit. Oh, damn! Ma'am! 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 If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Ma'am! Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. This is literally assault with a weapon. Why is she not being arrested right now? She wants to go down, huh? Prosecutor O'Connor, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. Her emotional support whip! The defendant, Mia Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Doggy? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. Watch her nay-nay? That's right, I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Okay, so justified self-defense is an option? Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We can very easily make a solid case of self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. It's genetic. Oh, hell yeah. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone will please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. You say that every time and you're fucking screwed over every time. Floor plans added to the court record. A diagram of the channeling chamber. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Cause of death. Witness testimony. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. That is redundant as fuck. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Autopsy report added to the court record. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point-blank range. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Alright, cause of death. Let's see. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have...
Objection!
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? I don't think so. Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faye's, were also on the grip, so... Interesting. Okay. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into their answer. Okay. Fired from point blank range.
Hold it!
Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. No, it's not. Point blank is point blank. It is fucking in your well, I guess so. 20 inches. Yeah, okay. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes bullets fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. That is actually very true. If you want to measure the distance that a gun was fired from, you take a look at the bullet wound. The interior bullet wound, obviously, the one where it enters. And if you can see, like, depending on the area, it could have very tight speckling, or, you know, like it could spread out across an area. But basically, it's like a concentration. If it was, like, basically touching the skin, you're gonna see burn marks around the entry wound, right? The further back it goes, the less the burn mark will be. For something like a shotgun, you might actually have, like, a spread of powder or things embedded in the skin, like in around the wound area. And basically, if you find no gunpowder residue, that means they were shot from far away. At least, I don't know, average of about 3 to 5 feet, something like that. Before the victim was shot, he was stabbed in the chest.
Hold it!
Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A butter knife. A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? Looks like it belonged to the Fays, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I said butter. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
Hold it!
How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Hold it!
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yup, sure can be. You want to look at the wounds, and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. Fools! That's enough! We've clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Knife added to the court record. Murder weapon. A small fruit knife belongs to the Fays. Bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 19 at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. No. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. You can't do that! You can't say that! Not at least not without closed counsel, you fuck! God damn. Prejudice much? Jesus. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What do you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now will be the time to do so. This is your final chance. It's called saving. Nope, plead not guilty. Because I ain't. If we plead justified self-defense, you would basically be confessing the murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, I've reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ah! You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Licorice whip! Now see here, proceedings are run by... Ah! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. Huh. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Okay. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Bullet hole. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Okay, but why is she got shot? So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. It shows she was there! The court accepted it into evidence. Maya's costume added to the court record. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood spatters on it and a giant fucking bullet hole! Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood spatter on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing! And I don't consent! Okay, no, I saw what it was.
Hold it!
Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal? Calm now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright! Just please stop glaring at me like that! Phoenix learned how to glare at the judge! It's super effective! This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime scene.
Hold it!
Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. She's wearing her channeling costume today, too. She's not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood.
Hold it!
There's blood in the costume. Lab results showed that it is the victim's blood. Okay. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well...
Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Conner is perfectly correct. I think the judge is on her side. If I bite off more and I can shoot here, what should I do? No, press further, because I saw what the fuck was on there, man. Why is Miss Von Conner suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. Just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume, there is one little thing. There's just one thing! We're gonna go fucking Columbo on this! Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Creak. Where is this problem you are talking about? I've come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
Take that!
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve. There's a tiny hole here. A hole? That wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells of gunpowder? Day since hole talk. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is this is a bullet hole. Order! Burger and fries! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Mai's costume updated. Clothes Mai was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
Objection!
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight! Well, I agree, it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Hold it!
How do you know? He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Trouble now. We had something to prove that the victim did fight back. Von Karma! She thinks she can decide the verdict with his testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow and then I'll have her. Oh my.
Objection!
Oh, damn, really? Well, actually, no. Wouldn't it be the 2 gunshots? Let me just save real quick. I thought it might be that, but it might be the evidence that there were 2 gunshots. Because that seems to me like they were fighting back. Like, one went through the sleeve, and it obviously had a trajectory that went down, right? Into the frame. So it's probably that, actually. Let's present that,
Objection!
No? I could have sworn, though. Okay. Okay. Maybe it is actually the frame.
Hold it!
Oh, I didn't mean to press. Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's definitely the frame. I think it's definitely the frame. Let's try it. Present.
Objection!
No? fuck? Oh no, I'm loading. Fuck you. Is this one of the ones where I have to use a profile?
Objection!
No, that's not it. What is it? I'm trying to think, like, the contradiction is, so like, yeah, okay, it's covered in blood, but there's a fucking hole in it. There's a bullet hole in it. The defendant attacked and killed a person who was without a doubt not fighting back is not necessarily true. There is 2 bullet holes. So could it be then that, ah shit, I might accidentally press the thing. Is this where I show the, if I do, is this where I show this?
Objection!
Okay, fine. The thing I literally just showed everyone. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. I kind of like it. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Nah, you're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Oh, right, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is it with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The writing! Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense, pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right. Ow! Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but give me time, bitch! Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ow! Don't just stand there! Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day! With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? All by myself. Ah! Yes, sir! Right away, sir! Alright. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that! Now then, your cross-examination, please. I like how the judge is suddenly afraid of Phoenix.
Hold it!
There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
Objection!
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Crane channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Crane channeling technique. Damn! Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue by the testimony. Everyone's glaring at the judge. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
Hold it!
So he was stabbed. The stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterwards I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! Sorry!
Hold it!
Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun to a knife fight? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too closely missed.
Hold it!
So you're saying that the bullet hole in his costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Hold it!
Maya had never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the Is there a safety on a revolver? I don't think there is. I could be crazy. I'll have to look it up. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Now, do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. Well, there's gotta be a contradiction in here somewhere. Uncovering it is gonna uncover the truth. I can feel it. Alright. Well, we'll have to wait until after our break to decide what we're gonna say. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back from our break. So, I think maybe this is the thing. Oh shit. Keep pressing that. Yeah, because she's getting mad. It's definitely they were too close. That's not true. I think I can use this now.
Objection!
That is not the right thing. Fuck. I find it interesting that they don't say where he was shot.
Objection!
It was that again! Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Yeah? What do you mean? I can't believe I had to choose this 3 times. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? That was the point. Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Oh, damn. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection!
I am disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. That's right, bitch, get whipped. Well, then. That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. Does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Ow! Very interesting. I'd love to see what this fatal flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before she made the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. So a piece of evidence that contradicts it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this now. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. Finally, I get to use the screen. What is that, folding screen? I would like to point to the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these 2 really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike. It was actually squatting, low to the ground. Rabble, 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 rabble. Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. The judge's face is scrunched like he just sells something serious, some serious bad breath. That is, wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Oh, Jesus. I'm not doing very good, am I? Yeah, so the shot would have gone. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess not. I guess I gotta, like, actually... Hold up. Load! I don't want to lose all that. What? What am I doing I'm doing I was trying to do trajectory earlier. Maybe I should put her in the corner? Nobody puts baby in the corner, but I guess I have to. Let's try that again. It's very specific, dude.
Take that!
What am I fucking doing wrong? Why is it so fucking picky? Maybe she's at the mirror?
Take that!
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, seriously, I'm starting to get mad now. I'm actually starting to get mad. Okay, fucking gun trajectory. He's here. She's supposed to be like here, right?
Take that!
I don't understand. I'm really fucking confused right now. Court record, please. Okay, let's view it. Okay. All right. So she's facing from the front, okay? This is on her left arm. Okay. So she'd be squatting down. And he has to shoot her so that it gets the angle from where he is. But I've been fucking doing this! Maybe it was closer to him. So, like, okay, fucking drawing a goddamn line. See? Line. Down. Perhaps.
Take that!
I don't get it! I'm actually starting to get pissed off now. Okay. Fucking, like... Where do you fucking want me, dude? The shot is there. It's 8 inches. So it would have had to been fired in either a downward trajectory. Probably while she was in her trance.
Take that!
Why is he doing— Fuck this, I'm looking it up. I'm actually mad now. I'm actually mad now. Cause it makes no fucking sense to me. Why it's fucking not telling me I can put it there. What the fuck is this trajectory it wants me to do? Justice for all. I fucking put it there! I put it there! I fucking put it here! Shut up, stupid ass game. I blame the game for that one. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, There's nothing the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Yeah, it changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was a real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job! Ooh. Oh, right, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? I love that. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How's all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. But punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I could take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Donk! Damn. To be continued. Man, that one pissed me off. Fuck. Hopefully that gets me some of my juice back. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving in your all to defend me. I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Damn, it got kinky in here! Yes, sir. I also like that they call her sir. It's very hot. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this, didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare one nation. Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip. Yeah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Your name's on the hot part, no photographer, and I'm here to testify. Preach it. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Oh my god. The writing. got dark and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Okay. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon, course. Excuse me? Reckon, course? It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. A moment of truth. Who will be in that picture? Let's see here. Here's the picture. Okay. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. I'm just looking. Lotta's photo added to the court record. A picture taken at the murder scene. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about math through this cross-examination. Just watch me. All right, Mr. Trudeau. I think I know which one I need to do. I'm just gonna go through it. Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the challenge chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Oh shit, I am screwed up. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot.
Hold it!
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room.
Hold it!
So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? The Inquisition! No need for apologizing, that was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what'd you see when you broke in? Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Nani? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. Oh, when they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, I'm trapped like one again. Okay. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch, does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck Given! Huh? What in the... Wreck Given, yo? Yeah, I reckon that's Given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Wreck Given! I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? I just thought there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do? I just let this go. What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Okay, we're fucking saving her. Okay. Is there anything I present that proves it's not Maya in the photo? Wreck Given. Is there anything? Is the fucking kimono again? Your Honor, Mr. Wright. If it's possible, the person in this photo is not the defendant. Or what? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. You show support. It's just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Here's your proof.
Objection!
Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought it would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. That's fucking funny. I like that reject. I'm glad I saw it. What happens if I can't present anything yet? Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Phoenix Wright. You really should have given up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Do you have any further witnesses? What about the defense? No further questions? Okay, I fucked up. The defense? The defense? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. Tits. Tits are flashing in my mind. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Ah! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Pearls! No! 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 Not the fucking 7-year-old! What the fuck is wrong with you? No! Oh no! Ah! No, God! Oh, I gotta get through this fast. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. How? She's already taken away her revenge. Revenge is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Or what you told me yesterday? I don't want to see this. Dr. Gray. I don't want to see this. was murdered. What? Nani? Lord, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. She took a fucking photo of him. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Please get off my screen. Mia, question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please never show me that again!
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Remember when we said mine with booze were the worst thing? We lied? Fuck you! We're pretty too late, Miss Wright. Cross-examination's already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated question— Ah! It's fine. I'll know the testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. What better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Ah! Alright, hold on! Hurry up and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst in the channeling chamber. How you liking Franzi? She's hot. Okay, you got it. No! Stop showing it to— Spud! At least you don't have to see it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. She's gone. I'm fucking doing that. I hate that I have to see it. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Oh, did you now? Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Slut. I mean... Okay.
Hold it!
So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it.
Hold it!
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Phoenix Wright? Well, what if that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
Hold it!
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice, tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. What a joke! But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Yeah, tell me more about that.
Hold it!
Worst thing to Japan? What the fuck? I love that. 2, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted to evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? Ow! Thanks, Cheesehammer. No, no, no! You got it all wrong. It's not me. I don't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Oh, come on, this always happens! Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence! That's why we love Discovery. That's why we love Discovery. This is a fucking mistrial. unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Confront her. Yeah, another discovery song. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Oh, yes. Me, in contempt of court. You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Big baby. Oh, fuck! Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I'm so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures are more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? Finally, someone's being taken to task! If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Not a photo 2 added to the court record. Oh, look at that! What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in the picture! This is most definitely not Mia Fey! What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person? Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yeah, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. Look at her kazongas! There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order! Order! Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Miss Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Maya hee, Maya hoo. Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Tits! Tits! This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Oh, yeah, I'm putting Spud up every time I see the 9-year-old with breasts! She looked this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit! It's unbelievable. She can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. So she's not the murderer still. Fuck! Miss Von Karma. A word, if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. Then you can't bring it up! It has to be struck from the record! You can't use it! You literally can't! You fucking can't do this shit to me, guys! From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. Nope! Mistrial! Jury is going to be instructed that they cannot use that in their deliberations. That's how fucking law works! After all, this image is now and forever burned into the judge's mind. He can't use it! He has to recuse him! I don't have even a single witty line. Fuck! It looks like we've been had. I'll tell you what, hang on. There. There, now you can't see her. You can see the text now! I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Mia Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end, but if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. So anyway I can prove that the person is, I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? Oh shit, this might actually kill me. So, you think you've spotted the problem with the picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange in this picture of the court? The boobs. There's no hole. There's no hole.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? I am so fucking glad I looked at that! Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. It's from Karma. You intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Yeah, kill her! Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. You don't have to look at the boobs. Oh, fuck! Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I'd like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case. I see. Oh, she's good. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. Damn. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Does he even get paid anymore? Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. He gets paid to contain the entire money. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There could be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? It's true. Order 86! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh, please do. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess! Was she angry? Complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the only one who said he was only the two of them when you entered the room! Well, you know. If you are lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you out? I swear, I wasn't lying on nothing. Wasn't anyone else in there honest? You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Lately all I want to do is cry. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. Yeah, you're looking at him. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That's right, now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? Turn this bitch around! That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we were forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. I'm gonna guess it's the key.
Take that!
Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And? What's the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. I think it's the court that should be siding at you, Mr. Wright. Oh, fuck. I thought it was the key. Ouch, that stung. Fuck, I can't save. Okay! Shit! That is not what I wanted to do! I don't remember where I saved. I don't know where I saved. RIP! Damn it. Okay, come on. Okay. Alright, I was here then.
Take that!
Okay, we're gonna go sleeve. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Gonna rush through this. We've already seen it. I'm not looking at the 9-year-old with tits. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save here to make sure I don't have to go through all that again. I know there's a little bit more we can do. Shoot her or someone else. We're gonna save. Cause that was quite a ways back, god damn. Yeah, we've seen all this, let's go. Okay, save here. Nope, no, no, no. Okay, this is where I want to be. Okay, let's see. It's, Maya left it. The defense can prove it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually hadn't noticed that. Mia Fey was being looked after by Aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. Is this where I put the key?
Take that!
Oh my fucking god, I got it right and I got the wrong question. Okay. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Why ain't that a kid? So how come you holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. I fucking knew it was Nan. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Amazing. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How's there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I never lost a case. Smack that bitch up. Anyhow, I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Hey, I did it! Damn, that was tough. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yeah, and it was something I'll never get out of my fucking head. Yeah, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gone in that room. Yeah.
Objection!
I forgot that was an alert. VHS Canuck has an objection for 200 bits. Tomorrow 10 a.m., but your honor, I have a reservation at the local IHOP. Well, move it to Denny's. They're open 24 hours. At least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Thank you for the 200. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. All right, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered. And that is a beautiful place for us to end for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have successfully defended our first day in court. Next time, we'll go looking for some more evidence to prove that it was absolutely the ant that did this. I mean, come on, it's like fairly fucking obvious at this point. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!